The encounter is underway in Anantnag Srigapura area. File, Srinagar, highlights a gunfight broke out this morning between security forces. Terrorist search operation turned into gunfight after terrorists fired upon forces. The encounter comes days after the center called off ceasefire. Days after the center called off a ceasefire in Jammu and Kashmir, a gunfight broke out this morning between the security forces and terrorists in South Kashmir's Anantnag. 2 to 3 terrorists are believed to be trapped in Anantnag Srigapura area where the encounter is underway. Exchange of fire between SFs and terrorists in Anantnag area under coordination and SFs on job. Information is preliminary in nature, Kashmir's own police tweeted this morning. Security officers launched the operation after receiving specific intelligence input about the presence of terrorists, a police official was quoted as saying by news agency PTI. He said the search operation turned into a gunfight after the terrorists fired upon the forces, who retaliated. Earlier on Tuesday, 3 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists were killed in Pulwama's trail after a coordinated search operation was launched by the security forces, police said. 3 Jem terrorists including Qasim, FT, who is wanted for a number of civilian atrocities and terror crimes eliminated at trail, Kashmir's own police had tweeted. Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Sunday said the ceasefire announced by the government in Jammu and Kashmir during Ramzan will not be extended, adding the security forces were directed to resume anti-terror operations. It was expected that everyone will cooperate in ensuring the success of this initiative. While the security forces have displayed exemplary restraint during this period, the terrorists have continued with their attacks on civilians and SFs, resulting in deaths and injuries. The security forces are being directed to take all necessary actions as earlier to prevent terrorists from launching attacks and indulging in violence and killings, Mr. Singh tweeted. Army Chief Gen Bipin Rawat on Wednesday said the terrorists had continued with their activities during Ramzan, necessitating suspension of the ceasefire by the center. Operations were being carried out earlier as well. Then we saw a phase of suspension of operations because we wanted people to get a chance to offer their prayers during Ramzan without any kind of problem. Despite that, terrorists continued with their activity, which is why the suspension of operations was cancelled, he said, with inputs from agencies.